These are struggling. Sub dates, sub no dates, sprites seem to have stopped. Blue sky dwellers.
In fact, I'll FaceTime him so he can see his watch.
Be respectful with the offer because...
I'm going to be very respectful. I want to offer you 60 grand on my watch.
But I can genuinely buy that watch for probably 2-3 grand less. It was a footballer's watch, quite a famous footballer.
Go on, let's pull the trigger.
Love that. Love that.
This is a 2023 sub date, 126610 LN, the new reference. 41 mil, just coming to stock, which I'm just putting onto the inventory now. And if you haven't already noticed, there's somebody in the room with me over here. He's back in the building. Back in the building, ready to make some sales, ready to earn some spends for his summer holidays. He was on fire last time he was here, and he gave Ciaran a good run for his money, but now he's got Jay to contend with as well.
So I'm glad to be back. It's been a year. It's been an awful year as per GCSEs. I've already had some inquiries. Second day going on a lovely 26331 ST and the classic, the favourite, the 16610 LV Hulk. Just gonna try and see where they go, try and suss out the tyre kickers or not, but let's keep our fingers crossed. The one thing I didn't do last year was sell some big pieces. You know, we're talking Richard Mills, like those bigger bits. That's gonna be the goal for this summer. If you're a really, really eagle-eyed viewer, and if you get this, mention it in the comments because I'd be really surprised. But you may remember last year, there's a fellow who came in, lovely chap, couldn't pronounce date just. He gave us in Partex this really, really, really nice Breitling cockpit 42 mother of pearl dial. It was absolutely battered. It was honestly, it looked like he'd tried to clean it with sandpaper. Got it polished up, it looked amazing. As I was leaving, I had to leave with this watch, so I actually bought it as a kind of a final leaving present. It's not my daily, but it's getting there. It's getting there, it's my favourite watch. The Hulk actually is, I think it's one of those watches that's had that much traction over the years. It will always be popular. I don't think they'll make another one on steel. I think this, especially if you talk long term, when people think of watches and investments, they're trying to think of 2-3 years, when they don't think of 10, 20, 30 years. If you're talking properly long term, this is definitely one to be put away. This and pre-ceramic Daytonas. As much as they are investments, I think we're to be enjoyed, you know. But yeah, it's great to be back, and you're gonna have to put up with me for the next few months.
My all-time favourite, Rose Yachtmaster 40, Oyster Flex, just all-round best possible watch, I think. Fantastic watch. One of my all-time favourites. If not, it's in the top 3 anyway, put it that way. I'm doing a lot of Patek Aquanauts at the minute. I sold a 5168G Blue last week. That's probably like the 4th or 5th one we've sold in the past couple of months. Patek Aquanauts right now are probably the best performing watches, I'd say, across the board. Daytona Oyster Flex is always standard. Pepsi's still going strong. Batgirls are coming back up again now. They had a massive lull the past couple of months, past month especially. Batgirls are back on the radar. What's not selling? These are struggling. Sub dates, sub no dates. Sprites seem to have stopped. Blue sky dwellers seem to have stopped. They're such an up and down watch, the blue sky dwellers. One week you can't do anything but sell, and the next week you've got a safe full of them and you can't move them. I think what is doing well at the minute is Datejust 41s. We seem to be selling a lot of Datejust 41s. Mostly Fleetwood Jubilees, Ranger dials, blue dials. Bimetal, black diamond Datejust 41. So the yellow gold bimetal. Sold a lot of them recently. And a lot of people are asking for them. And I think, based on what I said in the previous video about list prices and whatnot, and the real Rolex price rises, I think that's why people come to the grey market with watches like that, because the list price on those is quite high now with the price rises over the last like year to 2 years. Those price rises have been going up and up and up and up, and 4% on 4% on 4% adds up after a while. So yeah, I'd say those ones right now at the moment are getting we're getting a lot of hits for.
Today I'm working on many deals. I'm actually working on a 516, I don't know why this is a microphone by the way. I'm working on a 5167A with 2 additional straps. We just quoted him, I'll tell you the price because it's a very cheap price. Hopefully get that deal done. The taupe AP as well, got someone interested on that. I've got someone who's just asked me for a diamond bimetal new reference Daytona, so I'm just going to price that up for him as well. And then I've got a couple of other Partex deals which we've been like back and forth for the last couple of days. So hopefully like 3 or 4 deals going through today. Very busy Monday morning.
So this morning I've sold it's brand new 2024 Platinum Daytona 126506 baguette ice blue dial. It's come together today. It was actually his PA who was speaking to me about it. Sounds like he was very keen. He just wanted to come down and get the watch as soon as possible. She was the one who was a bit hesitant. We talked her, told her how good looking we all are. She was like, "Sam, I'll fly down and grab it."
Years going on back and forth, just all platinum, got to platinum. I said, "You're going to be a deposit on it, it's 2023, but I can get the 2022. It doesn't matter because client will be happy with that. I've got more sales going on." And then Prodigy Chris is just making a sale for me now. We're going to get him on the sales sheet. And all of a sudden, just watching the spreadsheet go up. You know what? Done 4 million since I started last week. 4 million since last week.
I think that was meant to be me because I'm a top salesman. I haven't been up too much really.
Boom! Sale. Pow! Wait.
You can't say all that.
Happy to go ahead with the whole thing with you at 42 on the nose and with the Amex rather than 42,432. Done, yeah? Including the straps?
Two-tone Daytona with a white face.
Yeah, it's still available.
Okay.
Still available.
Do you have a shop I could come and see it, or?
Depends where you are. So I get the feeling you're more southern based, are you?
Essex, yeah.
Essex, yeah. So we have a store in London, Liverpool, and Glasgow. The watch is currently in our Liverpool store.
Right. Okay.
So I can send it down to London, no problem at all. So you can view it, but we just ask for a bit of commitment, a £500 deposit on that watch to move the watch down to London for you.
I'm interested in the watch. I'll send you an email. Thanks, Bobby.
Take care. All the best. Right.
Bye.
When you spread stock across the country in different locations, getting it to the right location at the right time is a logistical nightmare at times, which is why we ask for a commitment from the client, a deposit. Deposits are non-refundable, but we do allow the client to transfer it to a different watch. When you move a watch like this, there's all different kind of factors that come into account: logistics, insurance. If you want to see it in London, then show us some commitment and we'll show you the commitment, and we'll have the watch down there. There's the chance there we'll miss a sale if we've sent it down to London, because sod's law, you can guarantee if you send a watch down to London, the very next day you'll get an inquiry in Liverpool, or vice versa. And if you've not got it here in stock, you'll miss that sale potentially, just on the basis of you might get a sale in London by sending it down for someone to just come and view it and put it on the wrist. But yeah, and it's important our customers know that.
Now I've got this in front of me because I've got a client who I've been going back and forth with since last week who wants it. I'm going to give him a call now. I spoke to him yesterday. We've worked out a deal. He's just being a bit flirty with it, to be honest. He said he was going to get the invoice details over to me yesterday. We already worked the deal out, so I don't know if he wants it or not. So I'll give him a call, see if he wants it. In fact, I'll FaceTime him so he can see his watch. No answer. He's obviously flapped it. Can't put his money where his mouth is. If you want a good deal on it, if you want to pick up where this guy left off, let me know, give me a call, and I'll give you this deal. I don't really want to say what the deal is. You have to call me and find out what the deal is. That's lovely, that, isn't it?
I like it for what it is, if you know what I mean. Obviously, for a woman. Do you know what it reminds me of though? You know the white Chanel watch?
Oh, yeah.
The white Chanel ceramic one?
Yeah.
The white Chanel ceramic. Say that in quickly.
The white Chanel
10 times.
White Chanel ceramic.
The white Chanel ceramic.
I would wear this if I was Ronaldo.
You would wear that if you were Ronaldo?
Yeah, so next time I'm Ronaldo, I'm going to wear one of these.
Why? Why does it make you think of Ronaldo?
I don't know. I reckon I could pull that off. I reckon I could pull that off on holiday.
Very feminine.
Do you reckon I could pull that off on
Do you know,
holiday?
pull that off?
Yeah, I know who you're going to say.
Kieran?
Kieran.
Would you wear that though? So there's a men's, I mean it's not really a men's version of that, but
though, isn't it?
it's a white AP. Would you rock that? Again, Johnny, this is another watch that we've done quite well on this year. We've had 4 or 5 in and they've always gone within like a week to 2 weeks of being with us.
So what my next watch is going to be?
An AP?
Yeah, an old diver.
Yeah, I can't wear they're too big for me, I think.
It's a big jump from like what I normally wear, like 36 to 40. Another ladies piece.
Okay, so that, yeah, I prefer that to the ceramic.
To the ceramic. Would you wear that?
No, absolutely not. I'm not, I've never have been, never will be into diamonds. Look at me. I'm not.
look at me.
Look at me. Look at me, Johnny. No, I'm just.
It's AP though, innit? Just stunning watches.
Right, so Bobby said that there's a new release in this box. He's not told me what it is, I don't know what it is. It's a small box, so it's going to be something steel, I reckon. But, so, let's have a look. Oh, bloody hell. I've not seen one yet. So this is, if you don't know, it's the new Bruce Wayne GMT Master. What do I think of it? I like the green writing. It reminds me of the old full black GMT, which I think is a really nice watch. I like the grey. It made sense that they'd do it because they released it obviously in gold and then on bimetal. I think, I mean, they could have done more, but that's what happens every year. Every year we say they could have done more. Much better in person. Much better in person. But I do like the full yellow gold Le Mans. I think that's one of the nicest watches Rolex have ever released. This has really surprised me. I wasn't actually fussed on it when it got released. I just thought it's another GMT. I'd give it a solid 7 out of 10. I think it looks a lot better in person, and I think there's going to be loads and loads and loads on the market very, very soon. I think a lot of people are really going to enjoy wearing them.
Be respectful with the offer because
I'm going to be very respectful, which I think, and it's actually for my personal collection. So what you call it? I want to offer you 60 grand on my watch, and you can have the money today.
it's a respectful offer, but the problem I've got, again, being totally truthful and transparent with you.
Go on, mate.
I've offered you really, really strong on your Eisenkiesel. I could never, at 47k, I'm going to barely break. I'll break even just about. Like, honestly, listen, I'm not going to send you a copy of a message, but I can genuinely buy that watch for probably 2-3 grand less. So what I was doing with you was I was sort of giving you 2-3 grand discount in the sense.
Yeah.
And then when you said to me, if you just do a full bank transfer or full payment, I then did say to you, because as I said, I had an offer the other day, 110, which we were considering. I'm just being honest with you. I don't have. I've put that watch on at 118, and I know you will have done a bit of research, so you know what I'm talking about. It's a very, very fair price for what it is. I don't have, as much as I want to get deals done, and I really do appreciate it and everything else. Yeah. I just won't be able to do that kind of offer. It's respectful and it's fair, and I get it.
They are extremely rare to get hold of.
I
sense from an AD brand.
Yeah, I always I hear this all the time from clients, but I can get pretty much any watch whenever I want. So I appreciate the pretty rare. I get it, but that's what the AD tells you, obviously. Yeah. I'll be honest. Again, if you said 65 and your watch, I'm not saying yes. I'm saying I could possibly get that through. I can't get less than that, because even that to me is 112. And 112 with a Part X at 47 grand is just, again, without going too much into depth, it was a footballer's watch, quite a famous footballer. He's provided the watch to us. We've got it. We're selling it on his behalf.
Okay. Go on, let's pull the trigger at 65.
Love that. Appreciate it. Because it's a TBR, I'll probably come myself. So I'll probably.
If you can come yourself, I'd love to meet you in person, because I think you're a good personality.
Thank you.
Trust.
Thank you.
It'd be nice to build up a little relationship.
Of course. And listen, this is a fantastic watch, so I can't wait to bring it to you and put a smile on your face.
Penny across to me.
I've just sent you a WhatsApp now.
Oh, no, lovely.
Thank you.
I'll send you £1,000.
Perfect.
No problem.
Cheers.
No
take
problem.
care. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Bang. So, this is how you sell a Day-Date 40 Platinum Arabic. Just invoice for the TBR. Someone's looking down on us right now. And this is the Smooth, which I'm trying to invoice him for, fully stickered, for £88,000, which is cheap, by the way. What a great message. I just said to him, I can deliver today if you need, although I just sold the TBR Arabic to a client in Birmingham, like you, just called and immediately wanted it. Smiley face. Smiley face. Smiley face. Party face. Heart face. Smiley face. I'm all about the smileys today. Jay, imagine if I sell 2 Day-Date Arabics in the same day. He said, I'm calling you next. Come on, big balls.
I want you to. This is going to be a big week, this. What a week.
Big week, big month. Big deals.